Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Conversations from the Trenches, where we actually go inside South Carolina schools and talk about the new South Carolina High School Credential. Today, we are in Bamberg School District One, and joining us is Ms. Dena Hartzog, the Career Transition Specialist for Bamberg One. Ms. Hartzog,
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us today. Why don't you begin telling us a little bit about Bamberg and its demographics, and then tell us a little bit about how Bamberg One went about implementing the credential and what it's doing this school year to continue implementing the South Carolina High School Credential.
Bamberg is a small rural community. We have about 1,370 students in our schools. We have approximately 190 students with disabilities. We have one high school, so we are small. We started implementing our credential. We started planning for implementing our credential last year. We developed a task team, a transition team for our district. Our transition team includes Department of Disabilities and Special Needs, Voc Rehab, teachers, administrators, local industries, and students and families. So family members. So that was a big part. We have managed to attend state trainings for how to develop the credential and how to prepare for implementation. Our district has developed our own policies and procedures manual, and we are currently in the process of implementing that by working closely with these other agencies and people to make it a success.
Out of all of that, what would you say it was the most challenging?
The most challenging things about making that happen would probably be getting local industries to participate and be a part of our implementation and our training, and transportation. We have a hard time with transportation in our district because we are so small. So we have a hard time finding ways to get our students to job opportunities.
What are some of the strategies the district's using to overcome those challenges?
Working closely with Voc Rehab, Department of Disabilities and Special Needs, parents. Parents are a big part because parents are willing to provide transportation for our students sometimes when we can find job opportunities for them in our community.
So what would you say has been some of the pros and cons of going through this process?
A pro would definitely be developing these strong collaborative partnerships. Our district we need everyone to be a part because we are so small and we have so many obstacles to overcome. So developing strong partnerships would definitely be a pro. A con, of course, would be transportation. A con would be making sure that the people that are involved continue to remain involved. They don't get burnout or lose interest in it before we actually can get it off the ground and running the way it needs to be.
So what would be some words of wisdom, if you may, to possibly viewers watching this video from both your district and maybe other districts that are watching this video podcast right now?
Make sure you use all of your available resources. We currently have a student that works in another school, but we have partnered with Voc Rehab to make that happen. We have to make sure we use all our resources, and then we have to use the things that are available at our school to help our children get their hours so that we become successful in implementing this policy and procedures needed for the credential.
So using all available resources
is key.
And getting creative.
That's correct.
Sounds like sound advice. So, well, thank you again for joining us. Like I said, I know you must be busy. And thank you, viewers, for joining us for our video podcast episodes on Conversations from the Trenches. Join us again next time as we will visit yet another South Carolina school and talk with pertinent personnel about how they, too, are implementing the new South Carolina High School Credential.